and welcome to the Alfie Han channel. No, not to get confused with Auntie Han, that's not me. Apparently, Alfie Han. Where's the F is what I want to know. So I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that because I really can't keep in touch with my uploads. But I uploaded a video about being a fangirl. I have something really important to tell you about me, and I hope you accept me because you're my best friends.
Right, okay.
This is really difficult for me to tell. Okay.
Oh, shut up, Sammy. Just let her do it, man.
This is kind of like the consequences of that. This is essentially a part 2. Now, I am known on Twitter and on Instagram and on here as the kid who is a fan of people, which is cool. That's my thing. And that will always be my thing. And I'm fine with that because I'm a pretty cool fan. You know, I like to watch people's ads all the way through and I buy the merchandise. Why wouldn't you want me supporting you? The problem is that other fans kind of forget my name is Hannah. You know, I think my image as being a fan is so in everyone's face that I'm no longer me. You see, when I go out and tweet asking for Q&A questions, no one wants to hear about my life. They just want to hear about other people. I could be like, hey guys, ask me questions for a Q&A. You know, what do you want to know about me? Ask me anything your heart desires. And I'll get people like, yeah, what's Simon's PIN number? There's only so much that I can answer. I remember this one time, I think it was in the start of one of my Q&As, where I said how I didn't really want to talk about questions involving other YouTubers. I wanted to do a Q&A about me so that my audience could learn stuff about me and that would be cool. And I remember getting a fat comment saying, if you're so upset about being a fan, maybe you shouldn't have been a fan in the first place. The logic, you see, it's quite outstanding. And I am quite blown away that someone has taken the time to present their immensely high IQ in front of me and tell me that if I didn't want to be known for being a fan, then I shouldn't like things in the first place. I can't believe the answer's been there this entire time. I can't believe it. I can't believe I didn't think about this before. But I think one of the parts of the Q&A problem is the fact that I feel like people expect me to know everything about the Sidemen and Dan and Phil. I'll do the Q&A on my Instagram story, you know, the little button that you press where you can be like, ask me anything. Well, it's less questions, it's either people noncing me, people telling me to kill myself, or it's people asking me really random questions about other YouTubers. Maybe there once was a time where I could tell you everyone's birthday in alphabetical order. Maybe there once was a time that I could tell you everyone's birthday under the sun that I've watched on YouTube, but now it's got to a point where I have to remember how oxygen diffuses into fish gills for my A-level, and I'm starting to forget like all the important stuff like other people's birthdays. I feel like there's this really high expectation of me to know things. I'm waking up in the middle of the night like, he was born on the 7th of September. God. And there's also certain expectations for me to keep up with everyone's videos. Now, if you don't watch the Sidemen, essentially, who am I kidding? I swear like 75% of my audience is from the Sidemen. If you don't really know who the Sidemen are, there's 7 guys and they all upload like so many videos every single day. People expect me to keep up with all of that. I think there's only been one time where I've been able to keep up with all 7 Sidemen, and that was in 2016, and that's when I lost all my friends and I didn't really have anything going on for me at the time, but that was fine because I had Vicstar's Minecraft uploads. But it's people at school who I'm not going to name drop because I'm an angel who doesn't really get involved with tea. People in school pretend like they hate YouTubers and that they're so mature, they're too adult for people like me. They haven't watched a KSI video since they were 12. Yet, later behind closed doors or when they're not surrounded with friends, ask me, hey Hannah, have you seen this video? Of course I've bloody seen it, but that's not the point. The point is, what if I haven't seen it? And these people who feel too embarrassed to talk to their friends come to me for support, for watching a Sidemen video, and I haven't seen it. You know, I'm letting people down. I guess it's not so bad with Dan and Phil. I mean, Dan's only uploaded 2 proper videos in 2018. So It's not too hard to keep up with that. But I mean, I have all these expectations to me to be like this supporting fan who dedicates all my time to all these people. As much as I love these guys, if you know me, you know that I adore the Sidemen, I adore Dan and Phil. In fact, the Sidemen and their friends have done so much for me, and I will watch all their 5-minute long adverts if I need to. But now that I'm in college, I genuinely don't even have time to go to the toilet sometimes. And I wouldn't say it's that I've grown out of being a fan, because if the guys ever needed me to jump off a cliff for a video, I would happily oblige, you know? Now that I haven't really had the time to keep up with all these people, I feel like I'm in a void. I feel like I'm floating away from all my interests. I'm not into anything anymore. Maybe I'm growing out of it. But that's what I hate. I don't like the phrase growing out of it because it makes it sound like all these guys are for kids. And yeah, maybe kids go to their events, but I've also seen older people go to their events. I have friends of people who are way older than me who watch them. I don't think YouTubers are for kids. I think they're for anyone who's willing to watch. And I don't want to come across like I'm growing up. I'm growing out of it. I'm simply just not having the time to watch people anymore. As long as you don't think I'm growing out of it or I'm too cool for YouTubers, like I'm just busy. And by busy, I mean I'm studying, and if I'm not doing that, I'm having a nap to try and sleep away my problems. No, really, I have naps to try and sleep away my problems. So yeah, I'm not really as into everything as I used to be. And I feel like people are still kind of looking at me and remembering the things I did when I was 12 years old. I'm not 12 anymore. I'm actually 17 in 3 months. And I don't want people thinking I'm the same person that I was when I was 12. I'm just worried that people who I've recently met will look into my past and find my many, many mistakes. Hey Hannah, I was noticing a lot of people in your comment section were telling you to be louder, and I mean, I think your audio's fine. I don't understand why they're telling you this. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Do you know what they mean? Why are they telling you to be louder? What does louder mean? I've made poor life choices. Oh, it's just a dream. But then, am I ashamed of who I am? No, just my 12-year-old self, that's all. But who am I kidding? Do what you want. It's your life, you have one life, it's very short. Trust me, nearly got hit by a car last week. Really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. And I think everyone should just enjoy their lives. Enjoy what they like watching, doing. Who cares if you're a fan of something? I am. That's cool. Does it make me any less of a person? No. Anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about this week. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next year. Cool. That's not my outro. Anyway, yeah. See ya.